Two, one.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Omer podcast. Today, I'm joined by Rawad. Rawad, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah. But you were saying, man, have you been to another Arab country other than Lebanon?
No. Since I moved from Lebanon, I did one stop in Dubai, like the United Emirates, and then that's it. Never since. I just went twice back to Lebanon, but that was it.
Yeah. Lebanese culture is so cool to me. And in a way, like, I love the supermarket Phoenicia. And anytime I think of Phoenicians, I'm like,
Nice.
I feel like the Lebanese are the inheritors of that, eh?
Yeah, Phoenicia is nice.
Yeah.
Just everything, like, you hear a lot of people going to Lebanon just talking about the Lebanese food. I'm biased, of course, right? Because I'm Lebanese, but
What's something that's specifically Lebanese that's different from the other Arab countries?
it's kibbeh. Kibbeh means like it's
A little meat patty thing, right?
It's a meat, but nayy means raw. So we eat it raw, and that's it. Like you just get a piece of meat, and then you just hit it with like some. You smash it. You smash it with some bulgur, and that's it. You put olive oil, and then you just eat it. It's
That's
raw
interesting.
meat. Like you can. There's a lot of places in Houston they do it.
I've had a kibbe, but it was more like
It's fried.
it was meat, yeah, like a falafel.
This is fried.
Okay,
So same thing,
but raw.
but raw,
Interesting.
right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you
And-
have a favorite Lebanese restaurant in Houston?
No, and like no. Every store has something really good, but then others like one store can have like very good shawarma, like Cedars. Have you been to Cedars Bakery?
Never been.
Cedars Bakery have very good shawarma, right? But then there's Abdullah's that have like such good falafel, right? And then there's Arabisca that you open up. They have a good like kebabs and stuff.
I don't know Arabisco is Lebanese. Oh wait, no, I did know. My friend, he actually designed their menu.
Really?
Yes, he invited me there once. I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually did have good food. I do remember.
They have
yes,
good food. They have
yes.
expensive food too.
That is true. I feel like a lot of those
Very
those hookah
expensive.
places, the food is just really expensive.
Oh, I like some.
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteak sandwich. How much is it?
I feel like a reasonable price is maybe like $9 or $10.
What? 23.
23.
I'm not paying 23 for a Philly cheesesteak.
But people do. People do, eh?
I don't know. He's always out of it.
Yeah. What's the most you would ever pay? Actually, I knew a mechanic. It was his birthday, and he said to me, "You know, man, I will never spend crazy money on clothes or accessories, but always on food." I was like, "Huh, that's interesting."
Huh,
That
that's
being
interesting.
said, what's the most money you spent on food? Was it worth it?
Like every time I spend a lot of money on food is probably some kind of occasion, right? But it's worth it. Like it's worth the occasion. It's worth the celebration, right? So it's always. I think last time it's probably like steak or like Texas. What is it
Steak.
called? Taste of Texas, right? Steak or something, but that's it. Like nothing crazy. So
Yeah.
probably like the bill, like my wife and I, is like $200. Again, nothing crazy. No.
Yeah.
But I've spent $150 on hookah one time.
Really? Was it worth
It's
it?
called. There's a Miami, Kiki on the River, right? Place you go there and you have dinner. It's very nice, right? Miami really humbled me because in Houston you make like few, like you make 100+K. You're like, I'm at like 90% of people live here. In Miami, you got humbled real quick. I was a place called Kiki on the River, right? It's on the river, so you sit and you have dinner, and then bro, this guy just parks his yacht, right? And he comes in with his like friends and stuff. Like he pulls up in a yacht to go have dinner. Right next to it, there's a place called, if I'm not wrong, it's probably called Habibi on the River. There's Kiki on the River, and then there's Habibi on the River, or something like this. It's right next to it, and it's like a place you go smoke. They have a bar, and they also have food. But we just went to smoke hookah, and it was $150.
Wow.
$150 a hookah.
I like how you said that thing about how Miami humbled you, because when I went to Miami, I survived a shark.
What?
I'm a shark survivor. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, I love telling this story, but it was this bachelor party, me and my friend, a group of guys, we all went to the beach. And then I ended up going like swimming out into the deep, and nobody stopped me. Usually my mom would stop me or my grandma, but they're not there. So I'm going far, and I'm just chilling in the ocean. And then my friend, he joins me, and I notice, to my right, there's nobody there. To my left, there's nobody. Like I'm really far out. And all of a sudden, the lifeguard, he blows the whistle, and everybody's exiting the water. And I jokingly say to my friend, "Hey, bro, it's probably a shark," but I didn't mean it. Anyways, we're going back, but we're taking our time because we're kind of slow. The guy blows the whistle again, and somebody's like on the beach, like motioning to us, like, "Yo, like come out." And again, I jokingly say, "Hey man, it's probably a shark." Didn't mean it again. As soon as I said that, I looked to my right, the shark was right there.
No way.
Yeah. I was like, dude, it's actually a shark. His
Like
jaw
you see
dropped.
the fin and everything?
Yeah, I saw because the light was coming down, like sunlight and everything. And I saw it. I was like, in the full flesh. I'm like, yo, it's actually a shark. So we swam for our lives, but yeah, shark survivors. But yeah, that's one way that
you
Miami
should have made it.
humbled.
Like you should have just added some stuff on there.
I
In the
should have.
story.
Well, what would
can
you
just
have
be
added?
like I dived in, choke slammed him, or so. You
Yeah.
gotta spice it up for them.
Yeah. You're right. Absolutely. Yeah, I like to tell people it was a great white. That's as much of the spicing up as I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you call shark in Arabic?
Hoot.
Hood.
Hoot.
Hood. Well,
Yeah.
do people eat sharks in the Arab world? Do you know?
Not that I know of.
Oh,
Yeah, not that I know of. Hoot.
interesting.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I'd eat a shark one day if I could. But I wanted to go back
I would definitely eat it.
to Miami and say, it's interesting again that you said the whole humbling thing, because when I went, that city was just such a different city to me than anywhere else I've been. Just you could kind
So
of
nice.
feel it. What did you like about it? And what?
I don't know.
what
It's a vibe. It's
right?
Like
Yeah.
Miami's just Miami.
Yeah,
There's really nothing.
yeah. To me, it felt like a person. The city felt like a person of its own kind. It's different. It was
In what
alive.
way?
It was alive.
It was alive.
I had a friend who went as well separately,
Yeah.
and what he said to me was, in Miami, it's like people's bodies were their currency, and I was like, damn, he actually had a point. Like in retrospect, that kind of is how it feels out there. I don't know if you felt any of that.
No, I see that. And then and even the lifestyle there is different. Just people there is different than Texas, especially Houston, especially Katy, right? Katie's just dead by 8. You would know. You're dead by 9 p.m. You can't do anything. Over there is by 2 a.m. You're just it's up.
Yeah.
Right? It's fun, man. Especially growing up, you watch all these. What is it? Scarface in Miami, Miami City, Vice City. It's Miami.
Yeah.
And it's special. I think there's 4 or 5 special cities in the U.S. One
What
of
would
them
they
is,
be for
Miami.
you?
Definitely New York. I would say Miami, New York, San Francisco, Colorado. Colorado is just, I don't know, Colorado. Austin, Texas. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Austin, Texas. Yeah, I think Miami is one of the top.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think top 3, 4 cities?
I really like Los Angeles. I really like Seattle.
Oh yeah, LA.
Yeah, and then
LA is
I'd say probably Houston, Texas, honestly.
no.
Or no, okay. Orlando for how's that?
Orlando, okay. Orlando pass.
I tell people
Houston, Texas. No.
Houston is a rare gem. We need to keep it that way. We don't need tourists. We don't need people flooding the city.
Did you hear about the spring? What happened in spring break?
What happened?
There's thousands of people came to Houston in spring break, and then thousands of people got STDs.
What?
Right?
In Houston?
In Houston.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, it was all over the news. And I wasn't
Okay.
worried. I wasn't I wasn't really surprised about the STD part, as more as in like, who comes to Houston for spring break?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you going to Houston for?
I don't know, man.
Houston has good food.
We've
Honestly,
got great food.
Houston have great
We've
food.
got great food.
Great food. Great like you. There's value in the money. Like what you make, like you can see the outcome of what you make. But
Yeah.
then, besides that, it's just Houston's Houston.
Yeah. The way I put it, it's the city of, as you said, food, neighborhoods, malls, parks. Like, that's what we got. That's what we got.
Ghetto.
Yeah.
Houston's ghetto.
It can be, but that has its charms too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But this made me think. A few days ago, I was talking to one of my friends, and he was saying like, "Oh, dude, like, it sucks out in Paris. I've heard this and that." And then I quickly, pushed back and I was like, "Oh no, man! I actually went to Paris last summer and I loved it.
Oh, you
I
were
thought
there?
it was great.
Nice.
I thought they advertised it correctly. It's not overrated at all."
yeah.
And then he quickly pushed back again. He's like, "No, no, no! I've heard this and that, and it's terrible. I
He's
never
never
want to
been
go there." He's never been there, and he kept going, like very passionately too. And I just kind of got quiet and I just heard him out. And I was like, okay, But that was an interesting moment to me because something I heard from Alex Hormozy was a man with an experience will never be at the mercy of a man with an opinion.
Yeah.
And I want to connect that to you because I think it's interesting. With what you do on social media, you've hit the big numbers.
Yeah.
You have an experience that a lot of people are trying to get. How has your experience of amassing a big following, how is it different from the opinions people have of being in a position like that?
So every time someone see like I have like hundreds of followers on social media, they instantly think, "Oh, this guy is a millionaire, right? Oh, he's living life. Oh, it's easy for her and stuff." But like, it's like they don't pay you. Like they don't. Instagram doesn't pay you. TikTok don't pay you. I have 600,000+. Yeah, over 600,000 followers on TikTok. They don't pay you. Like those people don't. And like this is one thing is like people think you're making so much money out of this, and you don't. You make money when you sign contracts with like some vendor or third party, right?
Promote my protein shake.
Yeah, Prime, right? So this is where you make money. But besides that, it's not. And then plus, you really don't have privacy anymore, and it kind of sucks, right? And this is why I kind of stopped it. It's been a while since I posted on social media. I like it. I like posting and stuff, but I also would like my privacy. But at one point, I felt like I was just posting everything and anything. Right? So my last post was like a few months ago. I kind of in and out, and every time I'm like, okay, I'm back. Post. Boom, something happens. It's just not my priority anymore.
Yeah, I like how you said that. Going back to that privacy thing, what was it like for you in real life? Were you getting recognized when you walk around?
Like when I go to the Arab places in here in Houston, a little bit, but more when I went to Lebanon in 2021. I was not aware how because 2020 happened, COVID. This is when I became very famous until 2023. I stopped. 2021 was like my prime feeling, and I was not aware of how much people know me until I went there.
Damn.
And it was fun. It was fun, right? It's fun, It gives you this ego boost, right? It's like ego boost, and it's nice. But I was at a mall with one of my good friends. So I went there. I wanted to buy a bow tie for my brother's wedding, and that's why I was in Lebanon. So as I'm talking to the associate, right? He's like, "Hey, I'm looking for a bow tie." So I can see him looking I can see him being distracted. He's not focused with me. He's looking behind me, right? He's looking behind me. And then I look and I see maybe group of people just standing, waiting in front of the store, waiting for me to get out to take pictures with me. That was, and they were young, right? Because it was on TikTok. I got famous on TikTok a lot and stuff. So they were back then maybe I was 24 and they were 16, 17, right? They were late teenagers and stuff. But it was nice, right? I got off and I started taking pictures of them and stuff. That was like, or like I would be at a store and then they would just offer me like free stuff. Like, oh, thank you so much for coming. Here's a free appetizer or dessert or something. But that was it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, and I met few people like as I'm growing. There's few people like I was growing up with, like as I'm getting a lot of followers and stuff. And then since I stopped, they kept going, and mashallah, like they're doing good, and they actually took it as a full-time job, right? I think just the lack of opportunities in Lebanon, they saw this as like the only opportunity, and it's a golden opportunity, really. For them.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. For one thing or another, I tend to get recognized in different places that I go around town. And I remember there was a time where when I was with like my family or my friends, they would get so shocked, like, oh my God, like these people know you when you like walk around. And at first it made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But later on I realized like, wow, in its own way, it's a blessing. It's beautiful. But because it's happened so much now, I noticed that the novelty has worn off on my family or friends. Like, oh yeah, that happens. Yeah. Did you experience that?
At one point, yeah, like at the beginning, like my family would be like, oh my God, like, what was it? My mom's like calls me, she's like, oh my God, guess what? My hairdresser knows you and and he said he follows you. And like it kept going, right? At one point, she goes like, oh yeah, like he is. Like right now, it's like it's a normal thing, and she's used to it by now. So yeah, it did happen. That.
Yeah. When you look back at your whole journey, what is it for you? Because as you said, like you don't post as much anymore. What does all that mean to you? What was it for?
It was for fun, really. It was for fun. It was like adrenaline, right? That like you wake up and you see your video just going viral, and you see notifications, comment, likes, laughing and stuff. It's an adrenaline. Like every time I wake up, the first thing I go, boom, TikTok notifications, right? It was adrenaline, and I see like there's a following, right? You got like some
metrics.
Graph, and it shows you gained 10K, and I would gain like 10Ks like left and right, crazy.
That's incredible, dude.
It was crazy, and it was adrenaline. Like I would. Like if I have a video that flopped, it would get to me.
Tell me about that.
It would get to me.
How would you deal with it?
It would get to me. It's like, man, okay, back it was different, right? Now that with AI, like someone can post 1,000 video within a week, right? With AI crazy and stuff. Back then, like it was back then. It's not like 20 years ago. It was like 5 years ago. But it was like the amount of videos you have to post, right? I used to post like 4 or 5 times a day. Wow. For me to like reach big numbers. And this is how we used to do it. Now, not as much. Now you post like good quality, like one video or couple, I want to say, a week. Like it's just valuable videos because of AI, because of how much noises you have everywhere.
Yeah.
So much content now. There's so many content.
Yes. I feel like, especially in the past like 5 years, the concept of these things has changed too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel there was a time where it was seen more significantly, but now it's like it feels more common. It feels like it's more common to be out there. Whereas once upon a time, it was rare. It was unique.
Yeah.
Oh, you do this?
Yeah.
This is a little different.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more of a risk. You're a little bit more brave. But now it's like kind of like everybody does it in a way.
Yeah. Especially TikTok. Man, TikTok's reach is crazy. It's crazy. Like you might see someone have half a million follower on TikTok, probably like 2K on Instagram. Right?
Yes.
Just how crazy TikTok is. Yeah. Their reach is crazy.
I want to go back to what you were saying about how it would get to you if a video was a flop. Why did it get to you? What about that happening bothered you?
Just, I'm the youngest out of the family, out of the whole family, extended family too. I love attention. That's it. I want my attention. I posted a video. Where's my attention? But it's just get to me. Like, but then again, like I would post 4 or 5 videos, right? 2 would flop, 3 would do very well. Right? So it kind of balanced it out.
Did the whole social media content creation experience ever distract you from other things in life?
No, I don't think so. Especially with what I posted, right? So it would take me like 30 minutes to record 4 videos, right? It was it would skits, right? Boom, boom, boom. Just pull up the phone, speak, say something, filter, right? Play a game, and say something, right? It was. I don't think at that time was a distraction, but I feel like if I want to do it right now, it's gonna be a distraction for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like how you put that because looking back at my journey with the podcast, there were times in my life where I wouldn't do them. I'd take like a little break because I was like, I think this is distracting me from other things.
For sure.
And sometimes I was correct, but I look back and I'm like, there's so many things we do in life otherwise, and we don't call them distractions. It's just, hey, it's a part of it. And
Correct.
when you dumb it down to the times table, like, hey, it takes me
Correct.
30 minutes, you realize, actually, I do have the time. Actually, it's not as big of a distraction.
It's just the priority, right?
Yes.
It's how we prioritize it.
Yeah.
It's like, of course you have time. Especially with the podcast. It's too much, for me, it's too much work. Podcast, comparing to what I used to post, right? Podcast, you have to show up, you have to record, you have to take the footages, edit it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe caption it. I don't know if you're putting it on social media, TikTok, like putting it on a 30-second shorts based on what people conversation, right? You put your face and the guest's face at the bottom, and then like, you do that.
I've done it before.
Yeah. Like this takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of editing. I'm not sure who does that.
Yeah.
It does take time.
It does.
Yeah, like with that amount that you post, like you take to post one video, I would be posting like 50, right? And
Yeah.
like that's how long it takes you. So it wasn't really distracting for me.
Yeah.
But the content that I used to post, I think I outgrew it.
Explain that to me.
I outgrew it in a way. So I used to post a lot of funny videos, funny skits. I kind of like grew it. Like I was like maybe early 20s, mid 20s. Like I was funny, goofy, stupid in a way. And I got engaged. I'm like, man, now there's like my wife or my fiance at that time, her parents, her family. They're seeing me like this, right? And sometimes I used to cuss in Arabic and stuff. And sometimes like some of the videos are like, plus 18 videos in a way with what I say. It wasn't anything, like it wasn't any, but it wasn't, I wouldn't want to show a kid these videos or my father-in-law these videos, My friends, yeah, like I would laugh, it was funny. So I was like, man, I don't know if I want to be that person. I don't know if I want to be, like what's the purpose of video? It's to make you laugh. But then there's really no other purpose for this, right? Like why am I doing it? I don't know. It's just getting me some adrenaline and that was it. There's no purpose for me posting the video, like comedy and funny. It wasn't really anything.
I love how you said that, especially the part about outgrowing, because I think especially with anything creative, a person has to come to terms with realizing I've outgrown this type of stuff.
Yeah.
You can still be creative. You can still preserve that creative youth, but this type of content, I've outgrown that.
Yeah.
What do you think you've channeled that creative energy into now? Like if you were going to release something, what would it be like now? How is it different from what you were releasing before?
So I do a lot of soccer stuff now, especially with like the Arab world. They love soccer, so and I love soccer too, right? So I do some soccer content. I used to do a lot of like wife-husband content too. Again, a little funny skits, but then they're like there's something that men, women, old and young can watch and laugh at and stuff. So that's what I would do. And at one point I started doing like motivational
Really?
videos. Yeah.
What was that about? What was going on then?
I had a challenge. I had a 75 hard challenge. Have you heard of that 75 hard challenge?
Explain it to me.
It's you work out twice a day for at least 45 minutes each. One of the workout has to be outside. You have to drink like 1 liter of water. You have to read 10 pages of book. It's like very strict, right? No smoking, no alcohol, no nothing, right? It's just work out twice, drink, food, healthy, be on a diet, right? Any kind of diet, keto diet, so any diet. So that's what I was on as 75 hard. It's called 75 hard. So you do that for 75 days.
Wow.
And I was on it, and I was recording my journey, right? It was nice. It was nice.
And you made it all the way, full
And then
75.
all the way, 75.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 238, and I went down to like 193, right? So
Incredible.
I lost, how much is that? 45
That is
pounds.
incredible.
45 pounds. Wow.
Congrats
last,
on that, man.
Thanks. Last 3 days, I did not eat anything. Like, I was like 0 calories last 3 days. I was just on liquid.
You know,
But then I gained like 15 pounds. That's okay.
after Ramadan ended, I felt like fasting was easier. And there's been days where I've just been fasting post Ramadan regularly.
Right?
After the post 75 day challenge for you, was it easier for you to maintain that mentality?
For sure. No, I feel like, okay, I haven't worked out today. Let me go for a run. I can run. Like, I used to not run. Like, I used to be like, what's running? Why people run? This is so dumb. Like, what's so fun about it? Until I started running and I was able to run. It was nice, life-changing, man. You just run and then there's this adrenaline going. It's like, you're running. You don't know why you're excited and you're happy. You're just sitting there. You just run. It was nice. Put your headset, listening to whatever you're listening to.
You're right.
And you're just enjoying it. So now I can do that in just 45 minutes, 30 minutes, run around the neighborhood. I used to never do this. Eating junk food now, it's like, for me.
It feels like poison. It tastes like
it feels like poison, tastes like poison. Yesterday I had In-N-Out. Last time I ate something like this was like before Ramadan, right? So it's, for me to eat junk food is not as often as before.
Yeah.
I've put on some weight since I stopped at 75, obviously. Sugar, I don't crave sugar as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really good. It does feel like the headaches after eating junk food, they're real. The stomach aches, you feel that especially when you're off that.
Yeah.
You know, I had a friend one time, he said to me, you know, man, the best thing about the gym, the best thing about working out is when you're in that mode, you quite literally feel like you could do anything.
Yeah.
You're so pumped up, you can do anything. I was like, he's right. You know, and when you come home, you take that shower, whatever, you feel really
It was nice.
replenished.
A lot of people correlate working out to the gym, but I hate the gym. Like, I hate the gym. It's just gym, place, people, machines.
It's the one place I'm antisocial. I don't talk to anyone ever.
I don't like the gym. Like, it's just, my ADHD just hits like 20 minutes into the gym. I'm like, I need to get out of here. I don't like it.
It's like shopping.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know about you, but like for me, it's like when I walk into the store, I gotta get out.
I gotta get out. Man, I don't like gyms. So a lot of people's like, I don't work out, a gym. That's like, it doesn't have to be a gym. You can just run. You can play soccer. You can play tennis, Pokeball. You can join. You know what I love? I started loving joining those like fitness classes.
Are you a part of the Arab Run Club? I feel like you would be a part of it.
No, but my friend from A&M owns it, but like she's the founder. She's the one. So they
I feel like
invited me
you'd be pulling up and
yeah, but the thing is, they do it in Houston at like
Downtown,
6 p.m. in Houston, and I'm like kidding. I was like, who wants to drive to 6 p.m. Houston traffic?
all that traffic.
That's the only thing. But actually, they are doing something like on the weekends. So I forgot which weekend it was.
Speaking of Arab culture, there's actually this interesting quote from Imam Shafi. He said something like, "The people that speak Arabic are like jinn among mankind." I thought that was a very interesting.
That's very
because
interesting. What does that mean?
they can see things that they can pick up on something that other people can't. Do you feel like that language has? Because I've always heard about. I do think it's the most beautiful language out there, but the depth of it, the complexity of it.
Oh, for sure. Like the amount of words that Arabic has that other languages don't even have, right? There's how they explain things. Like there's a lot of times, my wife is Lebanese, and she was born and raised here. She speaks Arabic but she doesn't speak the Arabic language, like what we call it Fusha. So this is the Arabic, the depth Arabic. This is what they spoke back then. It's like Shakespearean English, right? Like people don't speak it right now. So she doesn't know. This is what you'll learn growing up in Lebanon. When you go to school and you learn Arabic, this is what you learn. Sometimes I'll be listening to Arabic song, right? And it's like, bro, this verse really hit, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, what does it mean? I'm like, I don't know. I cannot explain it to you. Like, there's no English words that can explain what this guy just said. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
poetry. It's like a whole new level. But,
Yeah.
but I don't know about jinn of mankind.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
like they're like jinn because they can pick up on things
I don't know,
that
that's-
other people can't.
That's interesting, actually.
I thought it was so fascinating. And let me actually pull up the exact quote. I remember I sent it to my friend the other day. Let's see. Yeah, he said it right here. The people who know Arabic are like jinn among mankind. They see what others cannot see. Imam Shafi. Yeah, I just think it's fascinating. But
Yeah.
that language is really interesting to me. And I genuinely believe, like the most beautiful poetry, the most beautiful songs, the Quran, like all that is Arabic. It's like, wow, it's incredible.
It is. It is,
Yeah.
for sure.
I had a friend who, he speaks Mandarin, and he said to me, you know what? There's words in Mandarin, that the language is so big that people don't even know some of the words that
Yeah.
exist in it. Is Arabic like that?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of words that's like people don't know what it means, or like paper. You can say paper in like 1,500 different ways. 1,500 is over exaggerating.
Yeah.
But like, there's like 100 ways to say the word lion. That's right. There's one word can mean a lot of different things. So it's a huge language.
Yeah.
But I'm not a expert in like the Arabic language to go too depth into it. Like
It's all
to give an
good.
example, but
Do you think people cross...
actually, sorry.
Go ahead.
Arabic was the only class that I used to fail back in Lebanon.
Really?
Yeah, I hated Arabic. I actually hated all Arabic teachers. I don't know why, they were just mean. They were just so mean. And it was crazy how people pick their majors based on their school teachers. I don't know. I don't know if that's true actually or not.
Interesting.
But the only reason why I became an engineer is because I loved physics. I loved the physics teacher.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't like the biology teacher. I didn't like this teacher. I liked the physics teacher and the math teacher. So I was like, oh, you become an engineer. Math and physics, right?
Yeah.
Put them together, that's an engineer. So it's crazy. It's just because I didn't like the biology teacher or I didn't like this teacher. So,
Oh.
chemistry teacher.
And you've always been that way since you were a kid.
Yeah, I remember I was 7th grade. I think the 7th grade, this is when I was like, physics and math, that's my thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I took calculus, by the end of that class, I realized, damn, I'm low-key a math wizard, but I don't want to be. It's so complex. What do you like about math?
I don't, it's not like I like it, it's like I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like people are struggling, but like I'm finding it easy.
Ah,
So I was like, maybe I'm good at this.
that sounds like a Spider-Man thing. With great power comes great responsibility. Because you understand, it's easier for you than
I
for
guess
others.
it's easier for me. I was like, okay, I got something in it. And I was doing bad in other classes, right?
Huh.
So I was like, hey, maybe.
What would you
engineering
have done if you weren't an engineer? Because I know you're obviously very funny. I remember.
If I wasn't an engineer, man,
Would you be a stand-up comedian?
No. I tried it, failed miserably in college. I wouldn't do it again. Yeah.
That surprises me. I feel like you would have nailed it. Nailed it on the nail.
Again, like if you speak with like stand-up comedians, they tell you like you gotta do it. Gotta train. Like I had no one trained me.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like I just prepared few things and got up, spoke. Right. I mean, the people that were there sitting, some of them were my friends, so I think they laughed just to kind of a secondhand embarrassment, like ha ha ha, ha. Let's laugh, guys. You know, just let's get it through. But I think if I pursued it like professionally, maybe I would have. I feel like I would have. Maybe
You
I
could
would've
get away
nailed
with it.
I think I could have.
Yeah.
I believe I can get away with anything I put my head to. Just say.
Yes.
Just say.
There's this wonderful thing Dave Mustaine said on Joe
Dave who?
Rogan's podcast. Dave Mustaine.
Yeah.
He's the frontman of Megadeth. And he was saying, Joe, like, I feel like there were so many things I was interested in that I wanted to be and do, but I ended up becoming, this guitar player, this singer for this band. And Joe was telling him, yeah, like that's just how it is with any field. Like if you want to be successful, you just follow that one path.
Yeah.
That consistency. Keep doing
Correct.
it. You might have a bunch of different interests, but
Right.
just that one path.
I agree.
Have you ever faced a time in your life where because you have so many interests, you want to do all of them, but you buckled down and you said, man, actually, I'm just going to go down this one road?
This is where I'm at right now.
Huh.
This is actually where I'm at right now. Like, my cousin is also like my coach kind of thing. Like, I love this guy. I talked to him. He's like 20 years older than me. I was talking to him this morning. I was like, hey, this is what I want to do. I don't know. He's like, Rawad, this is like the 7th thing. This year you told me this is what I'm going to do. It was like you got to pick something. You got to move for it. I was like, I don't know what I want. Because I wish I can just know the outcome, right? Mm-hmm. You can just know the outcome and be like, actually, no, I'll take it back. And I'm like, you can't. You have to pick. And then if you pick wrong, that's it. Imagine if you want to start again at 10 years from now, and someone started 10 years before, it's just a huge difference. So this is where I'm at. Should I pursue my engineering and get my engineering license? Or should I get my master's? MBA and become like managerial, or you know what? Screw that. What if I start my side business? And AI is really growing. Why don't I just do something with AI and learn some AI? Actually, why don't I just take all back? A lot of people are doing a lot of money with social media. Like, I'm there. I feel like I have the foundation built. I can just grow on that. No, I don't want to. And then I end up like. This is where I'm at.
I love how you said that, and it's true. Like sometimes you just want to snap your fingers and be like, "Tell me the outcome of this road. Show me the destination."
Tell me the outcome.
But you can't.
Yeah.
Literally, being a human being is standing at that fork, of the multiple roads.
Right.
Like, you got to pick one.
Which one? And then the thing is, you can't do some of this, some of this, some of that, some of this.
Well, see, now that's making me curious because you're a married man, and marriage means you picked one road. The others are gone.
Actually, I had a baby 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, baby boy.
What's his name?
Elias.
Why did you choose that name?
Elias?
Yeah.
I wanted to choose something Arabic, Muslim, and people can pronounce it in the US.
Yeah.
So you got Adam,
Yeah.
like Prophet Adam.
Yeah.
This is also English,
Uh-huh.
Muslim, but then her brother is Adam, right? I love the name Omer, actually. I love the name Omer. Her brother's name's Omer.
Wow.
I love Isa.
Great name. Yeah.
Her cousin's name is Isa. I love Noah. My nephew's name is Noah. I was like, yo, actually something, guys.
Uh-huh.
You can never go wrong with Muhammad, right?
Yeah.
As like Muslim.
Most famous name in the world.
We ended up doing Elias. Elias, in Lebanon, Elias is known to be like Christian name.
Huh?
But it's also in the Quran, as you know.
Yeah, he's a prophet,
Prophet
right?
Elias,
Yeah.
yeah. So I was like, Elias it is.
That's a cool name, man.
Yeah.
Elias.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
Just besides prophet name, no.
Interesting.
No. Do you know what it means?
I don't. That prophet is actually one of them where it's like I don't really know his story. There's some where it's like I don't know their stories, but I know they're mentioned.
I think he's one of the very few, if not the only prophet that was sent to the people that is currently Lebanon.
Oh, okay.
So, Baalbek to be like just a spot, this place, this city. I don't know if he's the only prophet or like one of the very few prophets that were actually sent to this land that is now Lebanon.
Wow.
Sidon, Sidon, like this.
Interesting.
This is what it says on there.
Yeah, I gotta learn more about his story. And there's others too. It's like I just don't know their stories, but it'd be interesting, because they all have their own unique little tale.
No.
Yeah. But congrats, dude. That's
Thanks,
awesome. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead to your question.
Yeah, it
You had a
was.
question.
We're talking about all these paths, but when you think about a marriage, when you decide to marry someone, the mindset you have is, hey, I'm locking into you. It's you and you alone, and everybody else, they're gone.
Right.
So if you were to take that example of marriage,
unless you want to marry for, right?
unless that mindset though of like the one and,
Yeah.
and only. Do you see any similarities with that? And then with life, what path do I choose?
Oh, that's a very good question. Wow. Because like with marriage, you just pick one, right? It's like
You've
it is
eliminated
good.
the
It is
alternatives.
good. Like at that time, it sounds good, but then maybe down the road, what if it actually didn't work out? Like especially in the U.S., what's the divorce rate? It's
think like
crazy,
50% or
high,
something,
right?
yeah.
People, that's a really good one, huh? So I should just pick one and keep going. Man, that's a very good one.
Yeah.
Wow. Because honestly, like let's be honest, in marriage, you do get this. You do get this like thought, like, did I pick right? Like you do get it. Like let's be honest, right?
I don't know yet.
Like you do get it in a way. It's like, am I picking right? Is this right? Is she right? Like you do get it. So same thing with like life, I guess. Yeah.
Interesting.
But you just have to go with it. You just have to make it work. And there's no woman that is like 100%.
No human, right?
There's no
yeah.
human, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like human beings, like, especially once you're young and you got married young, you're more like a clay, right? Think about it. You're clay, and you are easy to be structured and moved, right? And she's also easy to be structured and moved. So at one point, you're become like one very beautiful structure in a way, because you're young, you're still flexible to change your personality, you're just flexible to change your habits and stuff. But then that's why it's harder when you're like in the 30s, 35, and you're trying to find someone also 30, then you're not as you're not as flexible to move. Now, this is who you are. You built your personality, you built your habits, you built for 10 years, 20 years. You're not gonna change it for this person kind of thing. So it's very harder for someone to get married that later year.
Yeah.
Although it's harder, as in like financially, especially with these days and stuff, to get married young. I'm considered married young at 25, but I think 25 is it.
That's the age of the prophet. Peace upon him got married.
Really?
Yeah, 25.
I did not know that. So
Yeah. But I like what you said right there, and it's very human that anyone could wonder, did I make the right choice with anything?
right.
Yeah. So that being said, when you did get married, what gave you enough certainty to say, this is my one path?
Honestly, I'm a very logical person. Like of course love was there, right? But then it's like it just fills the check. Like you have a checkbox, right? Check box, and it filled up the most important ones, and like most of them. So I was like, that's it.
Damn.
She's into me. I'm into her. We love her. I love her. And I think what really, like, I was like, okay, she's the one. Is when I wanted to go see her. She's from San Antonio, right? So the reason why I'm laughing is because we actually matched on an app called Muzzmatch. No.
Damn, you're
now
one of
it's
those
called,
guys.
Now it's called
Muzz.
Muzzmatch. Before it was called Minder.
You were on it. Oh my! Wow, you were there
Listen,
from back in the
from
day.
Minder,
Wow.
right?
Okay.
And the reason why is because my friend in college was like, bro, download it. It's fun. You just mess around, right? And then at the same time, she was having a sleepover with her friends. And then they were like, hey, let's download it. It's fun. So I downloaded it. It's fun. She downloaded it. Fun. And we matched. January 1st, 2020. Like that was when we first talked to each other.
Wow.
And I just want to give you like a quick kind of summary of what happened. I said, hello. And she said, hello there. And I said, her name is Maya. Okay. And I said, by the way, I don't know what's up with my family and the name Maya. Like my sister-in-law's name Maya, my cousin's name is Maya, my niece's name is Maya, my second cousin name is Maya, and my future wife. ... That was the second message I ever sent her. And then I married her.
Oh my goodness.
I don't lie, man. I was like,
Wow.
I was like, I said it.
That's incredible.
Other than my words, I said it.
Damn. But at that time, were you just playing around, or you were actually like, I'm kind of serious, so I think I'm gonna send this?
It was for fun.
Oh wow.
It was for fun, right? But then when I matched, I was like, wait a second. Huh. She's beautiful. She's Lebanese.
She's 3 years younger than me. She's in San Antonio. So this is when I was like, hold on a second.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
And then
love
things just worked out.
that you were just doing it for fun. Because I feel like that's the key to a lot of things. I'm just having fun, and maybe it works out for you.
Correct. And then this is why a lot of people like cannot pull a trigger on something because they analyze, right? And this is
It's
what
serious.
engineering is like. What is it? Paralysis with analysis, like analysis paralysis,
Analysis
of where,
paralysis, yeah.
like where you analyze so much that you just can't do anything.
Uh-huh.
So it's probably why it worked out because
Wow.
I didn't analyze anything. I just went through it. It's like,
I love that.
yeah.
That's a great
And a
story.
lot of times you gotta do that in life, really.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think also I've heard it from engineers. Fail first, fail fast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like just having fun is a part of that. You're probably gonna fall
Having fun is
down.
fun.
You know, you're gonna fall off the bike, but that only means you're gonna become a better biker
Correct.
later on.
So I just want to go back to why I was like, okay, this is the one. So I'm in Houston, she's in San Antonio, and then in March I had my friend's engagement in San Antonio. So I was like, hey, let me go see you, and she said, I can't. Like, someone has to come with me. She's like, I'm not allowed to go see a guy by myself, right? Someone has to come with me. And then I was like, I respect this person. So, and I think this is when I was like, okay. And then her family's like conservative, they're Muslim, right?
Wow.
So again, it fit a lot of what I'm looking for.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So-
Incredible.
Yeah.
I love that. And going back to the thing you're saying about the check boxes, I think maybe that's the answer to taking the risk to take a road. Which one of these roads marks off the most check boxes?
Correct.
Enough
Yeah.
certainty to take it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let me ask you, let's just say, in anything, with these roads that we're talking about, you did end up picking the wrong one. I feel like it could never fully be wrong because you learned something.
Correct.
Right?
And, yeah.
And then you recourse.
You can do the best out of it, and then maybe you pick something. Like, let's say I decided, hey, I want to do my side business, and as I'm building, I meet someone that is doing the AI thing, and this is when I like recourse. So it's just, but you gotta do something. You just gotta do it. Like, you can't just sit. Like, you have to do something, because as you're doing it, like, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala has a plan for you, right? And you're not gonna leave you alone. So he's the best planner, and he plans the best thing for you. So just pulls it, just go for it, and then eventually you're gonna just fall on the destination that you were always meant to be at, regardless which path you take.
I know you're a very funny person.
Thank you.
Do you also consider yourself a brave person? Because everything you're sharing requires courage. I mean, you're having fun at the same time, but it requires courage. And that's where people can get stuck with the seriousness, the analyzing. I know I've been there. It's like, maybe I
Yeah.
think I'm brave, but maybe I'm not because I'm so serious. And
I think of myself, I'm brave,
uh-huh.
but sometimes I'm afraid to take risks. And this is where, like, brave in what way?
I think that's only human. That's what I'm talking about as well. I think for
Yeah.
me, like, I consider myself brave as well. But sometimes when it comes to taking a risk, it's like, well,
like, I don't know.
the courage has taken a bathroom break.
Right, right. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm brave. I can talk. I can talk to someone random. Like, I know, do something, right? So, but sometimes taking risks is hard for me.
It's human. It's
Yeah,
only
especially
human.
when you have more responsibilities. I don't know. Like, back when I was living in my parents' place, man, I would just crypto. What is this called? Crypto. $300, right? You know, it's a risk, right? You lose $300, or you might gain $1,000. I would do it, but then the more responsibilities you have, the less risks you can take. That's the thing, especially with the house, wife, kid now, family.
Yeah.
It's like the risks has significantly declined.
Even with something that somebody would consider small, like the content creation, hey,
Yeah.
it's a risk. I don't want other people to see this as much anymore.
Correct.
You know, you want to dial it down.
Correct. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. There's one more question I want to ask you,
Yeah.
which was, do you think people cross paths again because they're supposed to? Because the last time I saw you was in a pre-COVID world. And we only ran into each other just recently a couple months ago.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a really nice running into you.
Yeah.
Really.
I was like, Ray.
Man, it's like your face is familiar, and then you called me Ray, right? And it was like you either know me from Brooks Brothers or Lone Star College, right? Because these are the only two places I was called Ray. After that, I'm like, fuck, what the fuck is Ray, right? And I think it was actually, it was like a trip to Lebanon I made, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna stick to my root, right?
Rawad.
My name is Rawad.
Yeah.
I'm Arab, right? And then that's why I was like, where I know you from? And I thought Brooks Brothers, but I completely forgot.
Yeah. I still remember to this day you dancing with the mob. You were having fun.
Dancing with
Closing there was terrible, but you were having fun.
having
You
fun.
were.
So yes, I tried to like, and this is why I keep telling my wife really, like I try to get the best out of the moment. Like you can be at the worst moment, at the worst thing ever, but then there's always some kind of some positive that you can just get out of this moment. And
Yes.
this is where I use comedy, and I use fun, and I use just just having fun to get the best out of the moment. Closing was bad.
It was terrible. 2 hours. You remember that?
2 hours closing.
Nobody gets out until at least 11. That's
crazy.
crazy.
Terrible. We're strict.
Yeah. But I think it was so interesting.
They filed bankruptcy actually.
Yeah. But they're still around. Ain't that
They're still
wild?
around. Yeah, I think they got off.
You know, they had this great cologne, the green one.
green.
They're done with those. now.
No,
I still have a
I
little
actually
bit.
love the blue one.
I don't remember how the blue
more.
one smelled. I don't
I
remember.
love the blue one. Anyway, go back. The question. Last time I saw you was pre-COVID, and now
Yeah. So do you think people cross paths again because you're supposed to?
for sure. And it's like, and again, it's like this is God's will, right?
Yeah.
God's plan. It's like
Yeah.
it's planned for us to meet, sit,
Yeah.
and be on a podcast.
Yes.
talk to
Yesterday,
you.
I went to a cafe nearby, Yemex. It's like Yemeni and Mexican. And
Oh,
when I
heard
walked
about this
in,
place. Is it good?
it was awesome. When I
Really?
walked in with my
Awesome.
family, I kid you not, like 5 people in there I knew, all from
No
different
way.
places. And again, the novelty wore off on
Yeah.
my family. Like I was talking to everybody, like, yeah, like that happens.
Yeah.
But point being, small world. And there's this beautiful line from a song. It's a Mother Love Bone song called Crown of Thorns. And Andy Wood, he says in it, it's all who you know. So don't burn your bridges, woman. And I
Correct.
love it. Because
Yeah.
especially as I grow older and older, I see like, dude, it really is a small world.
It really
Really
is. And networking is great, and just keeping people just, especially like now with like again marriage and kid now and stuff, like I don't say I burn bridges, but like there's people I used to be very close to, like people I used to check on every week. Now I just don't talk to them.
You outgrow.
I,
Or maybe you grow in a different way.
I
you know?
grew a different way, but like I still love this person. I still like care about those people, but it's just you just can't. Like there's so many things on my mind that unfortunately he hasn't made it up my priority list. Really, let's be honest. It's like I don't have like this. You know how like when you used to be younger and you're talking to this girl and she was like, oh, I didn't text you, I didn't message you. Like you messaged me 12 hours ago, but I didn't see it. I was so busy with that. No, she saw it, but you haven't made it up to her priority list, and that was it.
Yeah.
It's like same thing in a way.
Yeah. And that's
busy.
just life, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love, talking to you again, reuniting with you. And I had fun in
Yeah,
this
it was really
conversation.
nice.
I'm wondering, do you have any closing thoughts? Anything you felt like you wanted to say but you didn't get a chance to? Or something on your mind you wanted to express?
No, really, I don't. Just go back to the paths, and what you do is like you gotta do something, right? I know a lot of people, especially with this market, they graduated and they can't find a job. But what are you doing? Like what are the things you can control? You gotta sit in as a man, right? I can only speak as a man because I'm not a woman and I don't know what a woman is like. Which, speaking of a woman, man, they're so strong.
Yes.
Man,
Sometimes stronger than men. Yeah.
Bro, the respect I have for women, and especially for my wife after giving birth for the baby, it's like a whole new status. Like I just see my wife as a whole new status that I didn't know it even existed. You just love this woman in a whole new level that you cannot. I was like, how do I love you that much? I can't even imagine or feel that prior to like that baby, but like just what they go through pregnancy and stuff. And when I was talking to her, man, the first week with that baby, it was brutal. I'm tired. It was terrible. It was the most tiring thing I've ever been through. the most starting thing, right? I moved. I was 16. I moved by myself with my brother to the U.S. Lived here by myself 2 years. Moved. Call it da. First week of the baby, it was the most starting thing I've ever went through. Okay?
Wow.
She goes, "Oh, it's not bad. Pregnancy was worse." I was like, I can only imagine what pregnancy was like.
Wow.
Because it was terrible.
Damn.
Anyway, so I was telling you, as a man,
Yeah.
right? You gotta see what you can control, because the more you can control, the better. Because there are a lot of uncontrollable factors, right? If you cannot control it, don't stress about it. What you can control, you can control. You cannot control that company hiring you. You can't control that person offering you a job. But there's a lot of things you can control. You can control how much you apply, right? So you gotta do something about it. You can't just like. And I'm giving you like apply as an example, but it can be fit for everything else, right? You gotta do something. You gotta be able to control it. You cannot just sit there and be like, well, it's not my fault, right? It's always your fault. You're the man. It's always your fault. You always have to think about, what have I done differently for this to work out? What can I do differently for this to work out? You wanna reach this cup, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You have to come up with a way, right? Like, I'm trying to reach for that cup from the bottom of the table. I can't. Oh, well, it's the table's fault. If the table wasn't there, I would have reached out for the cup. Well, no, you can just go back, lift it, and reach for the cup. Like, there's a lot of different ways. So this is something every time I do, like every day, I was like, okay, what can I do better? Every time something happens, like, what should I have done differently? What can I do differently, and how can I be better as a person? Because you just want to grow, right? You want to have that self-reflect and just grow as a person.
Yeah. Everybody's got to grow until the grave, yeah?
Right.
One bonus question I want to ask you. What is the best way your wife changed you?
Ooh, man. You think you're here, right? I don't know how successful, I don't care how successful, how educated you are, right? Like, you would think you're up there. No. You would stay right here, and then you got married, and then the wife just brings you up there, right? The wife just takes you at a whole new level, right? The right wife, the correct wife, the wife, not just any wife, right?
Someone classy.
Man, they just change you with a lot of things. First of all, fashion. You just become, like, all my friends, all my married friends, okay, they used to wear like nerds, and now they're like, bro, what is this outfit? Like, it's very nice, right? First of all, fashion, right? They just change you completely. This shirt she got me, actually.
I like the back of it.
Oh, the back. What? Oh,
there's
yeah,
like a little
the back.
lollipop.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there,
yeah.
silver lollipop.
So, the hat too, actually, and the shoes.
They look good. They look good.
I mean, everybody got these shoes. So, and then also, I used to be a very what's the word I'm looking for? Like a last minute thing, procrastinator. She's not. She's not. Like,
Yeah.
she put the luggage before we go to the hospital to give birth. She had the luggage ready 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks before.
Like you said that, I've noticed that women, they're pretty prepared.
Man,
When I think
they're-
about, like, in my own life, like my mom, my sister, and it's like they're very prepared.
Yeah.
Ahead of time.
When we have people over, when we have party over, like, for me, I would just leave it for tomorrow. She's like, no, I'm not leaving anything for tomorrow. Like, I have to do it today. It has to be done today. So it'd be like 1 a.m, you're cleaning dishes and stuff,
Yeah.
and doing stuff.
Yes,
But it's
I've seen
really
that.
good, because next day you really wake up and you're done. Like, yesterday's work is done. You're not postponing yesterday's work for tomorrow.
Yes.
Or today's work for tomorrow, which is great.
Yeah. Women are good at erasing postponement. Yeah. I like that.
Another thing. Sorry, I don't know
You're
how
good.
long this podcast
You're
has
good.
to be.
Good.
But I was a really nice person. Like, I'm still a nice person, right? But then I couldn't know how to say no. I didn't know how to set boundaries. Like, setting boundaries is still, right now, still tough for me. But this is something that, like, she's always talked to me about. It's like, you need to set boundaries. You can't let people walk over you. Especially me, as I mentioned earlier, like, I was the youngest. And I was always been like the kid that, like, can't say really no. I have to be the ideal kid. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna satisfy people. people cannot be upset from me. I have to satisfy everybody and stuff. Like this is who I was, and I'm still kind of am. But then I'm really trying to set boundaries, and setting boundaries is very important in life, and it's very hard to do. Setting boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true, but I like how you said that. And you never really struck me as somebody that people could walk over. In fact, if anything, because you were so fun, I felt like that gave you power. Where people were like, you know, we're gonna chill with this guy. We're not gonna run over him.
Maybe. But if someone like I couldn't confront people. Like if you did me wrong, I'm just gonna suck it up and just keep going.
Confrontation. It's important for manhood.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Interesting.
But now I'm getting better at it.
I'm glad to hear that, Rawad.
Getting better at it. Yeah.
But this was awesome, man.
It was awesome, man.
Thank you for
so
being
much.
here. I appreciate this.
Appreciate it, man. It was
Until
really
next
nice.
time, man.
It was
Inshallah.
nice, inshallah.